Hey everyone, welcome to yet another one of my bike check videos. This time it's the video of my SKREAM track bike, which I've been riding quite a lot. Let's go straight to the point. What we can see is that it's brakeless. So this is the one I ride when I do my intense training session workouts and brakeless on the ring of Longchamp. I love riding that bike. It's light. It's nervous and comfortable at the same time, quite light. As you see here, it's 7.2 kilograms, which is pretty good for a frame, an aluminum frame. So yes, it's the Magnum 2.0. It's made of 66 aluminum, as you can see here. Okay, it's written on it in case you forgot that it's 66 aluminum, which is the lightest aluminum there is. Really affordable frame, and with a full carbon fork, tapered. I love, as you know by now perhaps, I love tapered forks, and that one is. So this video is going to be a bit quicker, a bit shorter than the others because, well, no brakes, so less things to detail. The crankset, it's the famous SKREAM Magnum, which is discontinued. It's a classic for fixed gear bikes and creep bikes and riders. It's really a good, reliable and really stiff crankset. It's great, and that's the silver version. You can still find some black version, but the silver version is pretty much sold out. I've put a 51 teeth chainring on it, which is quite original. That chainring, you can only find it if you buy a special crankset, and it's my little secret, so I'm not going to tell you how to get it because I haven't seen a lot of it, and it's just a simple and brilliant design and idea. 70-75 aluminum, so super stiff aluminum for the chainring. The chain, I've been using that chain on I think two other bikes. That's the KMC 701 SL with, as you can see, hollow pins and hollow links. So a very light fixed gear chain, excellent chain, really good looking. I recommend it. It's not the most expensive, but it's not cheap, but it's really good stuff. Then we've got the Zip Service Course SL seat post in 31.6. Because the SKREAM frames, most of them have 31.6 seat posts, which is what I prefer. And then you can see the Physique Ariane R1 saddle, which is one of my favorite saddles. As you can see, it's a bit damaged because I fell a couple of times with that bike, and when you fell, well, most of the time it's the saddle that gets hit. I love that saddle. Looks pretty good. It's a bit dirty too, but well, I keep it because I love it. It's long and slim. That's my favorite shape. Really aerodynamic too, so this is great. For the Zip, you've got the Zip Service Course SL 80, I think, handlebars. So it goes, of course, with the seat post. And once again, 42 millimeters wide and a shallow, compact shape, which, as you know, is my favorite. Really a good, comfortable bars that I recommend. So as you know, you might have seen, no brakes here, no brakes in the back. Of course, you still have the spur cycle bell. So this is, very clean and very simple handlebars. There's almost nothing on it, but I really need the bell, so I've kept the bell. This is a K-Edge computer mount, really good looking too, efficient, good quality aluminum. Now this stem, this is an FSA OS99, as you can see. I think it's an aluminum stem with some sort of a carbon coating, and it looks really good. That marble carbon coating that you might have seen on my other SKREAM. And I've really paid attention, as usual, to the details, in the sense that the spacers are also carbon marble, and that part, the top of the headset also, so this is coherent. It was supposed to go before with the carbon marble wheel set that I've kept on the other SKREAM, but I've just decided to keep it like that. Goes well. Okay, the bar tape, I've just changed it. This time it's new, it's a Physique I think it's the Vento, which is the latest bar tape released by Physique. It's 2.7 millimeter thick, so really comfortable and great grip. It's, you know, those cushy, sticky bar tapes, which I really need to ride brakeless, because you really need to have a very good grip on the handlebars. You don't want to slip when you've got when you're riding brakeless, really. With the Nito bar plugs, a classic. We've got then 13 teeth in the back to ride hard, so that's 51, 13, and you can see ride with pride, sure. And now the wheels. These are 50 millimeters deep wheels, 25 mil wide. So this is, you know, the U shape that we all want now. And what I love about those wheels is the weaving, which is 12K. If you remember, if you might have seen on my CX bike, that the wheels, they were 12K twill. This is just 12K, so it has some sort of those tiny squares design, which looks really great, glossy, as you can see. The 12K weaving was very common at the beginning of the year 2000s on some Look frames, for instance. They used that, and it's actually coming back. Recently, Mavic, they've been using 6K weave, which is the same, but just, you know, with smaller squares, but it's the same design. And there's also a British brand of high-end components that I forgot the name. I'm forgetting the name, but they also do the 12K. Oh no, yes, the 12K weaving. So it's coming back, and to be honest, it looks great. Of course, when you ride and when the wheels are spinning, you don't see it, but when you hit it like that, you see it in the. This is beautiful. And to finish, the latest Continental Grand Prix 5000 25 mil with the recently released transparent skin walls, as you can see here. So it's not a color that they've applied, that is just really, you can almost see through. This is just so gorgeous. I don't know how you can find tires gorgeous, but I do. And the combination, of course, of those carbon wheels with aero spokes and those tires is just stunning. Needless to say, I love that bike to death. Been riding almost 10,000 kilometers with it, all brakeless, and this is it in its final form. I think it's in a way close to a certain idea of perfection. Just one last look. Okay, it's a very classic design with a geometry which is made for crits, and I can tell you it's working. Sometimes I feel like I'm a good rider when I ride that bike, sometimes, and that I'm not too crappy sometimes riding that bike, because it's really light and nervous, as I said at the beginning. So that's it. That was the video of my SKREAM Magnum 2.0, which I love to death. See you in another one. Cheers.